Good afternoon, guys, and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So, guys, hey, what are you chewing? There's a glove. Those are Dad's favorite gloves. You can't chew these. Oh my. Anyways, guys, happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. Oh goodness, we are getting so close to it being Christmas already, and I have a little bit of baking left to do, guys. I still have a little bit, which is good because I'm not overdoing it where I'm like trying to bake everything all in one day, but I've been like slowly doing like a couple things here and there. Today I made peanut butter cookies, or like the peanut butter blossom cookies, the ones with the Hershey's Kisses. I know a lot of people call them all kinds of different stuff. On the back of the Hershey's package, they're actually called peanut butter blossom cookies. We've just always called them peanut butter cookies with Hershey Kisses. Because if not, my mom makes them like the peanut butter cookies and just does them with a fork. If we don't have the Hershey's Kisses, and she like their peanut butter cookies are like her favorite. So I made those from scratch today, so those took a little bit extra time. Yesterday, I think I told you guys, I ended up making the Rice Krispie treats, and I also made the what's it called, the sandwiches. Well, I cut up the peppermint bark, and then I also made the Rolo sandwiches yesterday, but then I let them cool overnight, and then this morning I dipped them in white chocolate and put a little bit of sprinkles over the top of them. So I'll show you guys that, and I'll kind of show you guys too, like so far what we've accomplished as far as baking, and just a few things left that we still have to do. So I made these, guys. These are the Rice Krispie treats. They're little, like you guys can see, I was thinking about decorating them, but then I kind of decided not to. I made mine a little bit thicker though, because you guys can see how thick they are, but they're little triangles, and they have the little pretzel in them, like they're little Christmas trees kind of. So I thought that was kind of cute. I saw it on Pinterest. Obviously hers looked a lot better, the ladies from Pinterest, but you know, I kind of tried. I gave it the old, you know, college try, I guess. I did my best there, and I thought they were like kind of cute just doing them that way instead of like just traditional, you know, they had a little bit of Christmas theme to them. And then these were the cookies I made today. I actually doubled the batch as well, because doubling the batch actually gave me just enough Hershey's Kisses, plus I had 3 extras that didn't have Hershey's Kisses, so that was good. This was a puppy chow. I showed you guys that. I made that like on Saturday or whatever. Then over here to everything else that we made, this was the sugar cookie bars that I made again on Saturday, I think it was. These are the turtles. I think I also made those on Saturday. And then these, which Matthew almost finished all these. These were the snaps, the pretzels with they had Hershey's Kisses, and then put an M&M over the top of them. So that was that. And then the fudge, I think this is just regular fudge, and that is too. I think my dad was going to take this maybe, or this might be Jack's. Because he put his in a separate bag. I don't know why. He like took a bunch of them, and I said, no, there's no way you're eating them. And since he'd already touched them, he put them in his own bag. So, yeah. Then these were actually what I finished today. I used 2 different types of sprinkles on them, but I did these. These are like the little sandwiches, and then you dip them halfway, like in the chocolate, the white chocolate. So those were what I finished today. I did actually, there's 2 bags of them. These ones and then those ones. Matthew loves them though. Like he loves these. And he doesn't really like the walnuts. That's why he doesn't love these ones, but I do. So yeah, there's that. And then this was the peppermint bark. I finished that yesterday. And then I'm trying to think, I thought I made something else, but I guess it's not. Is it in here, guys? I'm trying to think what else I made. Can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh, there's peanut butter fudge somewhere over. Oh no, I left the peanut butter fudge in the fridge just because I don't want it to melt. So yeah, that's the peanut butter fudge. I finished that as well. And then I also made the fudge with nuts, and that was like on Sunday or whatever. And I hope I don't have anything in the freezer. I did have the peppermint bark was in the freezer because I was letting it cool in there because it said to cool it in there, but I think that's it that I've done so far, which is kind of a lot. What else did I make from scratch the other day? I made the peanut butter fudge from scratch. I think that was it. But now the last couple things that I have to make, guys, because I still got my post-it notes on here. I've got the dipped pretzel rods, so I'm going to do it with these, and then I'm going to do them with sprinkles as well, and I'm going to put some M&Ms on there. So I'm going to do white and white chocolate and regular chocolate dipped pretzel rods, and then I'm going to use different types of sprinkles. These are 2 different types of sprinkles, and then these 2, I've got these 2 things of sprinkles as well, and I might also put some M&Ms on the pretzel rods. So I got 2 packages of pretzel rods to do those. These are for the haystacks, the chow mein noodles, and then also the butterscotch candies, because I saw some people do them with like regular chocolate or white chocolate. We do them with butterscotch candies. Those are my favorites, or one of my favorites, I guess. And then this is just leftovers. So we actually have a whole thing of leftovers for these. So I was thinking, since the Super Bowl isn't too far away, that this will probably stay good until the Super Bowl, and I'll save these and use them for the Super Bowl like I did. I think it was when the Panthers were in the Super Bowl, I did some cute little thing too. I think it was with the Hershey's Kisses maybe, or maybe it was with Rolo candies, and put like the M&Ms on the top, but it was like the Panthers colors or something like that. So I might save this whole bag because I have a full bag. And I did have some extras too. Like I had some of these that were extra because I brought 2 bags. So I had some of these were left over, and then also 2 the stick ones that I used for the little Christmas tree Rice Krispie treats, because I only used like maybe about less than 20 sticks. So we had a lot of those left over. And then I think we'll have this white chocolate left over. I think we'll have these M&Ms left over. And this is just powdered sugar in here, and I'm going to need that for the sugar cookies. So this one is probably the one that I'm dreading making the most, which is the sugar cookies, only because I'm going to make 4 batches of sugar cookies, and then we're going to decorate them all on a day. I don't know when that day is, but we're going to do it sometime. And then the last thing that I have to make is the toffee, which also kind of scares me, only because I screwed it up last year, so I really hope that I don't screw it up this year. So I've got the toffee as well that I'm going to make, and I think this is the sugar I need. I need salt as well. I might need a couple of other things. I know the almonds are under here. Butter, sugar, vanilla. Oh, the vanilla's over there too. And then salt, semi-sweets, which are here. So here, guys, those are I just have the sugar cookies left to make, the toffee, which I might do that tomorrow, and I might do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not really sure. But these are just, I know these ones are going to be the ones that are the biggest headache. Can't even say it. The biggest headache to make, just because, like, I'll probably have to make them the day before, and then the next day is when we'll frost them or ice them, which we're going to use the powdered sugar for. So I only have 4 things that I have left to make, but those are probably going to take a while and be a little bit headachesome. This should actually be pretty fast, and then these should be, again, it's a little bit more difficult just because I'm scared of making it, but it should be one that isn't, like, you know, takes a super long time. The sugar cookies will be a very trying and, like, you know, just, I'm going to have to take one batch and move it into the oven, and then take another batch and then keep rotating and stuff like that. And I'm honestly thinking about maybe just doing 2 batches of sugar cookies instead of the 4 that I had bought, because realizing we have so many stinking cookies already and other things and stuff like that. I don't even know where my mom put her cookies. Oh, I think she put them all in the tins. So yeah, that's what I got done for today though, guys. But again, like, I only have a couple little things left to do, and today is only Wednesday, right? Or is it? It's Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday, yeah. So I just have Thursday and Friday left, and then we should be done. Fingers crossed. Because then Saturday, we're going to have to go to the grocery store super early in the morning. We might get some last minute Christmas shopping done on Saturday, and then on Sunday's Christmas Eve, then Monday is Christmas. So, you know, Wednesday, it being Wednesday already, it's like I literally only really have 2 days left. So maybe if I can, and if I'm feeling really ambitious, I can get to the toffee, the pretzel rods, and then also maybe to, what was the other thing I said? Oh, and the haystacks. So if I can get to those 3 things, then I can decorate I can bake the sugar cookies then on Friday, and then on Saturday we can decorate them as well. I think that'll be, like, I think that'll work out pretty well. Hopefully. So, yeah, guys, that was what I got done today baking-wise. I actually, funny guys, I woke up early this morning. I woke up when Matthew left for school, probably a little bit before 8 o'clock. He leaves at, like, I don't know, 7:30, 7:45 or something like that. He comes and drops Bliss off in my room because she doesn't like to be alone, and also too, she's going to wind up getting into stuff. So he drops her off in the morning in my room, and then he leaves for school, and then She stays with me until I get up. But this morning I was up when Matthew came in and dropped her off, and then I pretty much stayed awake the whole time. I was like, you know what, I don't really think I'm gonna fall asleep. I didn't really feel like falling asleep, so I was like, you know what, I'll just get up. So I got up, I was like on my phone. I never really got out of bed. Then I was watching TV for a little bit, and then it was about like maybe about 9 o'clock, an hour maybe or two or so later, then I actually got out of bed. I think I was actually up and out of bed by like 10 o'clock at the latest. But I didn't cook tonight because my parents went out to eat, and they also went Christmas shopping. And so then Matthew's girlfriend came over, and like there was this, originally she wasn't going to come over because she had to help her brother with something, and then she ended up not having to help them because they're all studying for finals and stuff like that. So then she ended up not, so then she came over here. She was studying for a little while. Then me and Matthew were playing Minecraft, and then she joined in for a little while, and then Jack was playing too, and then we stopped and decided to play Cards Against Humanity, which we've had the game for like maybe about 2 years now, and we just never played it. So we finally ended up playing it, or at least I finally ended up playing it. So that was a laugh, guys. And then we ended up, I just came in here and cut up those Rice Krispie treats and put away all the cookies and everything because I had had them cooling. But I got stuff done for today, guys. I didn't do dishes only because there really isn't hardly even any because I didn't cook tonight. So I'm going to cook tomorrow night. And I'm going to see if I can ask my mom if I can cook on Friday night as well, because I didn't cook for the last 2 nights, and I kind of need to use up at least some of the freezer dinners that I have, which I haven't been making any freezer dinners pretty much for the last month, and we've been totally fine. Like, we still have a bunch, but I just, you know, need to use up some of them so that they don't like start going bad and stuff. So yeah, anyways, so guys, got a lot of stuff done and everything like that, but I am going to actually, I think, go edit a little bit just because it's not even 10 o'clock yet. I think I'm going to edit and then, oh my goodness. Someone's excited about what's ever in the bag. Is it
in the bag?
Is it Santa Claus bag?
Santa. You know him.
Huh? Is there presents in here for you, Charlie?
Scared of the bag.
Oh, are you scared of it? Poor baby.
It's okay. Come here.
I'm not coming that close to it.
Here.
He ran all the way around it. And now he's going to
here.
go all the way over there so he doesn't have to be near it. Oh, Mr. B not scared. No, Mr. B not scared. Oh, nope, now he's scared.
It's just a bag of garbage. Mommy taking it out.
Oh, poor
Bad
puppies.
garbage. Get out of my house. Okay.
Oh, no, now you guys are fine. For the puppies that interrupted me earlier, today it was a little bit difficult without Ike, only because you can't have that. That's mine. They're trying to take my clothes and chew on them. Anyways, it was like a little bit difficult with Ike today, just because like I didn't have to take him outside this morning to go to the bathroom, and it was weird too because I didn't have to feed him. And you know, like again, I told you guys yesterday, like I know that it was like, you know, the right thing to do and like the right thing for him and everything like that, but it's just like, especially like it's like gonna be an adjustment, like it has to be a new normal now, you know. Like I've spent the last, I mean, and not even like, I mean, I've spent the last, I don't even know, 8 or 10 years, however long we've had him, like, you know, taking care of him and feeding him and, you know, taking him out in the morning and stuff like that. And I mean, obviously I still have the routine with Bliss and the puppies, but it's like I don't have that with him anymore. And so yeah, it's a little bit difficult, but like especially too like the last couple months, like it's been especially like making sure that like he's the first dog to go out, because I have to make sure that he doesn't have an accident on the floor. Like first thing in the morning I have to take him out. Like if he hears me get up and then he wakes up from it, normally he'll like pee, so I'd have to go take him out like first thing. Like I'd still be in my pajamas and taking him out on the porch, and like because he had such difficulty walking, normally I'd carry him and put him outside and then let him go do his business, and then I have to carry him and bring him back inside. Like he had a lot of difficulty, especially too though because we did have 2 steps to like get down, so we really couldn't even do those steps anymore. So yeah, he's trying to get water out of the dispenser. I guess it's empty. They must have emptied it today. I heard Bliss drinking from it, and she'll like, it's just a little like half-gallon thing, so if she drinks from it, like the whole thing is practically gone. But I keep it in here mainly for the puppies, but I mean sometimes she'll drink out of it. Apparently it's empty. But yeah, like, and especially too this morning, the puppies ended up like going over. Guys, can you please be quiet for like 2 minutes while I'm trying to vlog here? You guys need to see their tail. But this morning, normally I would feed the puppies, and I feed Bliss, and then I'd feed Ike, right? And I'd let them out, and I'd pick up their bowls and everything like that. Normally Ike would still be eating, because it always took him, he'd like savor his food, and it'd take him forever to eat. So normally he'd still be eating by the time the puppies are done, and so I didn't, yeah, they just knocked the thing over. Anyways. So he would still like be eating, and so I'd let the puppies out, but they couldn't get into the gates. So like he'd still be eating, and like would have his food or whatever, but they'd always like rush over to the gate to go see like if he still had food left over, and like if there was any that got under the gate like that they could eat or something like that. And like they did that this morning, and I was like, it made me like tear up a little bit, because I was like, there's like, they don't have him to go to anymore for like, you know, they've done that pretty much ever since like we started like feeding them like puppy food, and pretty much ever since like they'd been more independent, that we got them like the last handful of months now, and like not, you know, them not doing that, or like did it but like, you know, not for a reason today, because he wasn't there, was like really sad. And I was like, they don't even realize, like, you know, they realized I think that he's gone, but they like were like still like in that routine of going over there and like looking for his food afterwards, that like they didn't realize he wasn't there. And so yeah, guys, it's like, I think, I mean, I don't even know too, because like with my other dogs, I felt like it never like hit me that they were gone. It was just like they just like weren't here anymore. And like I keep like, you know, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like you can't believe it, like that they're not here anymore. You're just like, and I keep thinking, I'm like, oh, my dad's going to pick up his ashes on Friday, and I keep thinking, like, my dad's going to pick him up on Friday, like, we're going to see him again on Friday, and I'm like, no, we're not going to see him on Friday, like, you know, like, just knowing that, like, we're not, you know, like, I don't know, I'm like, I can't think that, you know, or, like, I don't know, it's, like, some people's minds, and maybe it's most people, like, you just can't accept, like, they're not here anymore. You just think they're just, like, not here with you right now anymore. And, like, it's the same thing with my grandma. Like, my brain never has wrapped around, like, the fact that, like, she's gone. Like, I know that, but, like, I don't know, like, it's like I can't fathom that. And, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like you just feel like they're not here with you right now, but you're like, they're still, but they don't feel like they're gone, I guess. Or you know, like, I was like, I just fed Ike breakfast yesterday morning, you know, like, that's why, too, because it's, like, so recent, it's like, oh, well, today was the first day that I didn't, you know, but in, like, a couple of weeks, I'll be like, oh, it's weird, I used to feed Ike breakfast, you know, like, those type of things, the things that were just, like, normal routine type stuff is, like, then you're like, how did I used to do that, or, like, you know, now how did I get over, you know, or have a new routine of not doing that. So yeah, guys, I'm just kind of rambling on right now, but I'm going to try and edit at least 1 or 2 vlogs, because I really haven't done any this week. I think since, like, Sunday, or maybe Saturday or something like that, I really haven't edited. I did upload yesterday, didn't upload any today, but I've really been trying to get the baking done. That's kind of my priority, because baking has to be done before Christmas. I can't really be like, oh, well, you know, I'll finish that after Christmas with the vlogs. I have them all scheduled out until well after Christmas, until like January something, I think. So they should all be done. But yeah, before these dogs make any more noise, I'm gonna get to that and everything. So I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.